Hello. Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since I've been talking to the camera, like to actually make a video. So I am here on Sunday morning. It is 2nd of November. It's gonna be a really warm day here in Melbourne. So I've started the day with a shower. I'm all fresh here. I'm wearing my favorite t-shirt. And I am ready to make a video because this one is a little bit special one. It is a collaboration video. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be making one of these, so that's pretty exciting. And you might be wondering, well, with whom? Okay, I don't think you're wondering that at all because you've already seen the title of the video and probably the thumbnail as well. Go with it. So I am collaborating with RTO, my favorite kit brand. I mean, how exciting is that? Like, I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled. But this is not actually about the RTO kits that you always see me rave about and stitch away and all that. We are actually looking into what would you call it? A sister company? No, it's not really a sister company. More like a daughter company. Is there such a thing as a daughter company? Well, there is now. So the company is called, or the brand is called Collection Dart. And I have been wondering about this brand because whenever I wanted to go look at RTO products and especially go look at the which ones of their kits they have the saga files for, because I mean, you know, I love using cross-stitch saga. So when I would do that, I would always end up on the collectiondart.eu website, and I was wondering, like, what is this, like which one is the main one and is one of the brand, and like what goes with what. So I was actually really happy that I finally got to really look into this and find out like what is going on. So let's have a little look at that website. Okay, so here is that website. So there is the name, so collectiondart.eu, and this is what it looks like. So RTO is the main company. They make their amazing kits, and can you believe that next year they will be celebrating their 30th birthday? Like, wow, that is just so amazing. I'm a bit sad though because there are so many of their kits that I never got to stitch. I'm so hoping that next year they will show us some kits from the past 30 years. Like, it would be amazing to see like what was the best-selling kit each year or something like that. And yeah, I would also love to see what the very first kit release looked like. And I wonder if they have kept like one of every kit that was ever released. I think they should have their own like kit museum. Anyway, here we go. Okay, before I move on, I'll just show you, because if you ever need it, like you have bought an RTO kit or a Collection Dart kit and come look for a saga, you can just come here. You scroll down. There's also the where to get it at the moment. Of course, that's taking a while. It's just showing a picture to do it, but you can click the link there, and it takes you to the page where there's every RTO kit that you can get a saga file for. all you need to do is just send a picture of that to prove that you got the kit. So there you go. And well, let's go to that soon. So back to the collection art. Easy to get distracted here. So this company is actually even older than RTO. It was founded 50 years ago. It's like we're the same age. God, I'm 50. And surprisingly enough, the company was actually founded in Greece. I did not expect that for some reason. And they were specialists in screen printing tapestry canvases. So RTO acquired the business in 2014 and have continued creating these canvases, but then they've also developed many other products under that brand. So I was thinking we would just have a little look at what kind of products there are under this brand. So under the products, you know, there's the RTO, of course, what I usually go look at, but the CDA is the collection art. So look at all of these. There's like so many different things that they make. So there are these cushion kits. I mean, gosh, they look amazing. I think I've got to show you one there, because what was really catching my eye were some of the bear ones. There were quite a few. And oh my gosh, I love these cats as well. But where's my favorite bear one? This one here. Oh, yep. Might be good if I actually move the camera that way. Isn't that just absolutely adorable? I love this one. These bears are so cute, and I love the flowers at the back in the background. Really, really like this. Okay, I may need to show another one, because there was like a wonky bear, and you all know I love the wonky ones. Those were really pretty as well, by the way. Okay, where's the... There it is. Look at that. What? Woohoo! That is so cute. He's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh. Let me leave that one and go back. So there we go. Then they of course have the printed canvases, and they also have the tapestry canvas kits, which of course have been there the whole time. So then there's also the cross-stitching clockwork kits. Amazing. And something they do quite a bit, they have quite a nice range of diamond painting kits. If you're interested in those, like I was looking at these different things, like there is magnet kits, there's cardboard kits, and sticker ones. Like I have never seen sticker ones. But I was thinking, let's have just a quick look at these. So I thought that like one really, really nice thing about the diamond paintings is that many of the designs that I used to make RTO cross-stitch kits are also made into diamond paintings. So if you really like something and if you don't want to stitch it, you could buy it as a diamond painting kit and do it that way. Or somebody likes your finished RTO kit but they don't want to stitch, send them off to buy a diamond painting kit instead. Yeah, there's some really, really, really nice ones. Yeah, I think these are absolutely beautiful. Not surprisingly, I was admiring this one with the birch trees. And I like this one as well here. Gorgeous background colors. Look at that. Gosh, those colors in the background are absolutely gorgeous. And I think, let's have a look. I think there's got a few pictures here of it, or the original artwork, and then how it looks as the paintings, and they come in boxes like this with all the usual things that you need in a diamond painting kit. And now I remember, I mean, they're not called diamonds. What are they called, the things that you use? Are they called drills? Is that what the word I keep hearing? Anyway, they put 20% extra of those in the box. So if you end up flipping some of them on the floor as you're trying to get them done, you're not going to end up with just an empty square then in your project. You know, there's always plenty of extra. And that is the same actually with the stitchy kits. They always put 20% extra floss threads in the kits, and I suppose that's why I've never run out of threads when stitching any RTO kit. There's always been tons left. So the main reason actually for this video is the release of counted cross-stitch kits under the Collection Dart brand, because until now for cross-stitching they have been producing printed canvas, or I suppose what they're more called, stamped ones. But now there'll be these counted cross-stitch kits, which is of course very exciting. And let's see, here they are. So I am really excited to show you some of these. So I'm back. Okay, it didn't actually go anywhere. But so what is nice about these kits is that they have been the designs have been created accessible like for all levels of stitchers. Because when it comes to kits, sometimes some of them can feel quite overwhelming because they can be absolutely huge in size, or be really intricate, or have tons of backstitching. I mean, I welcome all backstitching with open arms, you know. Definitely not going to say no to any of it or complain too badly about it. But if you're not quite ready yet to jump into the deep end, or just want to have a really relaxing stitching experience, I mean, we do love the relaxing stitching. And or you may want to hit that finishing frenzy zone by finishing a couple of kits a little bit faster. You know, you might actually want to take a look at these kits, because they really are very cute and very nice. So I was very kindly sent three kits from this new range, and the idea was to make like an unboxing video, but somebody opened the package as soon as it arrived. Immediate fail. But I don't think they're going to be too upset, because I mean, excitement is the main thing, right? Oh dear, I rethought that. Where did I put the envelope? So before anything else, if you order kits from the hobbydoo.eu shop, which is actually the only brand kits they sell are RTO and Collection Dart. Your kits will arrive very discreetly packaged. in a brown bubble envelope. Very discreet. So you can easily bring these in the house and, well, or sneak them into the house without a partner noticing, or nosy neighbors, or especially if you have nosy stitchy neighbors, nobody will know that you can't receive some new additions to your stitches stash. I love it. I love it. So, wow. Here are the kits. Okay. So I thought that we would start from the beginner end, because these definitely range from like the beginner kits to the bit more challenging kits. So I got 3 kits, and 2 of them are from the beginner end, and one is, I would say it's the most challenging of the kits. At least that's how I feel. But I'll definitely show that to you, and you can have a look and see what you think. And when I say that these are beginner kits, they are not just like block stitching a square or something. They are most definitely not boring. These are really nice, colorful kits that have, you know, plenty of colors, so your usual color changes. They got really nice shading. There's back stitching. So it's like you stitch one of these, you're stitching the same stuff as everybody else, you know, who've been stitching for years. It's just maybe a smaller size kit, and very clear pattern, and it's a really rewarding experience, I'd say, to stitch one of these. Like, I wish I had kits like this to start with when I started stitching. And what I do like is that the designs are indeed really fun and colorful, and there are some really fun animals. Because, you know, gotta love those quirky fun animals. They're always the most fun to stitch. And before I forget, these designs are made by the same people who designed the regular RTO kits, so it's gonna be great. So the first kit is called Snowy Delight. There are 2 other snowman ones this range, so I'll just pop pictures of them here so you can have a look. All very cute. And yeah, like I promised, the shading, color changes, there's the back stitching in the cone and the face, and everything. And there we go, the back of it. Yeah, it just happened so that actually all 3 kits that I received have this really nice dark blue fabric Aida. And I think all the kits in this range have 14 count Aida. So it is going to be very relaxing stitching. Wow! Okay, might as well open it, and let's have a look. So what you get? So you got the cover image, which looks lovely. And on the other side, there's the general instructions, and there's the different kinds of stitches that you might get. I don't think there's always going to be like all of these stitches needed, but they just come behind every kit, which is great because you can look back to those anyway. Yeah, like those. Oh, and this design is, it's a bit sort of smaller one, so it's 10.5 by 13 centimeters. So what is that, like 4 by 5 in inches? So a nice one, because you can still stitch that in hand if you don't have or want a frame. But you could definitely use like a small Q-snap for this, or small nerd hoop, or whatever you like to use. So there is the fabric. Very nice fabric it is. It feels good, but it's nice and sturdy as well. Guys, it's like opening a kit, you know, makes you want to start stitching. And here we go. The kits always come with DMC threads, so it's never gonna be bad at all. And they are always on these organizers. So there is, like, these are all the colors used in that snowman kit. It has so many colors, and they're so lovely too. Nice pinks and reds and blues. And there we go, some of the browns and blues in the second one. And usually when I have finished one of these kits, I actually end up using these organizers for other projects as well, because they're just nice sturdy cardboard, you know, they'd be really good. Every kit also comes with a John James needle. You want a good quality one there as well. And then of course the pattern. And here's a quick peek of the pattern that comes with this kit. So as you can see, it is super clear, very, very easy to read. Gosh, that'll be really fun to stitch. And same with the back stitching, so easy to see also the different colors. Okay, then we are going to look at the second kit. So this is also from the beginner end of the kits, and it is an animal one. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I also wanted to show you some of the other animal ones, because actually there's quite a few. So there's some dogs. I'll put some examples here. And there are some really fun looking grumpy black cats. Absolutely adore those. And also have a look at these really fun horses. I think they look so nice. But yes, mine is one of the dog ones. Here it is. And as you can see, there's a tick there. So it is this kit here. Adventurers in Stripes. And doesn't he look adorable in his stripy jumper? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He looks so cute. I was just wondering whether the background is that snow or are they stars? Because he could be out in his jumper because it's the first snow for the year. Or he could be just cold and he's gone outside and just look at the stars. I was talking with my mum last night, and in Finland it was like 4 degrees, and so if that's the weather, it'd definitely be in his jumper if he's looking at the stars. But yeah, it looks really, really cute. Just love him. So just like in the other kit, you know, there's the shading, there's a fun design, great colors, lots of color changes, and just a beautiful design to hopefully put on the wall, frame and put on the wall. This one is only slightly smaller than the snowman. This one is 10 by 12.5 centimeters, or again about 4 by 5 inches. Oh, it is just so cute. Let me find it where I can actually put stuff. And this one comes with the same things as the snowman kit. Of course, just different colors in those great organizers. There's a few more colors in the second one. And the organizers are always marked 1 and 2 and 3. I don't think I've ever had more than 3. But they're marked anyway, so when you're looking at the pattern, you can easily tell then where you're gonna find that thread. So like here, the edge of the pattern, you get the card 1 and all the symbols match which number it is on the card, and card 2. This one has a couple of blends as well. So if you are a fair bit like a beginner when stitching this, you're definitely going to learn all the things that will carry you really stitching anything you ever want to stitch. Blends, half stitches, back stitching in variety of colors. Yeah. And look at that. Look at that face. Oh my gosh, those eyes are so nice. And I love it that the jumper is like so nicely shaded. Look really, really good. So then we jump to the other end of the range, as I think this might be the most challenging one of all of these kits in the range. I mean, there are even like full coverage ones in the range, but I still think this might be the most challenging one. And of course, it is the one that I immediately fell in love with when I saw it on the website. And I was so thrilled when I found this kit in the package, because I didn't actually know which kits I was going to receive. And as you can see, it is not in the kit package anymore. Someone maybe got a little bit too excited, and yes, I started it already. Oops. Rail number 2. Yes, I just couldn't resist. I really like it. So, are you ready to see it? Let's uncover it. Here it is. This beautiful cat kit with stars. It is actually called Kitten's Secret Stars, and I think it is absolutely amazing. Just so gorgeous. I love looking at that picture. Yeah, let me show you the start of the instructions. So here again is the like card 1 and card 2 because of the colors. So I got the card 1, which is marked as 1, and the card 2 with all the pretty blues and black. So card 1 and card 2. So as you can see, it has all the things that you might expect in a more challenging kit, even though even the beginner ones had, you know, several different type of things to stitch. So, but it has cross stitches in 1 and 2 strands. Now looking at it, did it actually have just 2 strand cross stitches? Because these are all, oh, but there we go, cross stitches with 1 strand. So yes, it does. And the same with the half stitches, also with 1 and 2 strands. And they're always easy to read, like you find your symbol here, you know it's going to be number 4 in card 1. And then it says what it is, half cross stitch with 1 strand. And if you need a picture for how to do those, it even shows you how to do it. And of course, there are also blends. Whoop, let's put them up there. There's a few five blends, which of course always make the projects look amazing because the color transitions are just so smooth when there are blends. And then of course there is also backstitching, because of course there is. We all love backstitching. Yes, we do. And by the way, I was looking at the backstitching in all three patterns, and it always goes from like hole to hole, so you don't have to start piercing the Ada. And you gotta love that, right? So one thing I would like to talk about a bit is patterns. Let me just turn this around. Here we go. So I love color patterns. And if I can choose, like if there's a choice of the two, I will always go for the color one. That said, I actually absolutely adore the patterns in RTO kits, as even though they are black and white, they are very large and very clear and easy to read and follow. And I know that in this range of kits, they have decided to go for color patterns. And in those smaller kits, I really like them a lot. They're so clear, easy to read and not. But in this particular one, I do find the pattern quite difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the symbols are easy to read. As you can see, you know, they're very clearly printed and very easy to read. So that is definitely not the problem here. But this pattern, it's a bit more challenging. It has a lot of color changes. And and it is just going to be a bit difficult to stitch, because like if you can't mark off the stitches, and that is a little bit of a problem with this one. So for people who like to use paper pattern, the one complaint I hear all the time about color patterns is that they are often on glossy paper and are very difficult to mark off stitches, especially as a lot of people like to use, you know, highlighters for the job. So because this one has quite a lot of dark colors, it's going to be quite a challenge to mark them off. So I was thinking that maybe for patterns that are more challenging, like at the more difficult end, like this one, it would be so nice if they were done in the same way as the RTO kit patterns, but with color, but doing so that the colors are like much paler, so that they can be marked over, like with the highlighter. But the wonderful thing about both Collection Dart and RTO kits is that when you get your kit, let me just grab this, you actually get a QR code. I just put some post-its there because, you know, can't reveal the whole thing. Yeah, so that you always get a QR code, which then you can use to download the electronic pattern, which you can use in the Cross Stitch Saga app, which I love using, like I already said. You always see me use that. And the kits that come with the Saga, if you see the cover picture, it always has the logo on the cover. So, you know, it's going to be one with the pattern. So I am going to put a screenshot here, and this is how this cat pattern looks in Saga, in Cross Stitch Saga. And when you zoom in, you can see all the different symbols like you would on the paper pattern. And here all the pink ones are the ones that I have already stitched and marked off. And here, when you pick a specific symbol, it highlights wherever those symbols are on the pattern. So it is really easy to stitch and count and then mark off these stitches. So stitching this pattern will be no problem at all. So I just wanted to show that there are different ways you can stitch these patterns, whichever you prefer. And if you have problems with, if you don't happen to like color patterns, you can always go for the cross stitch saga instead. And let me tell you, I have already enjoyed stitching this a lot. I don't have a huge start, but let me grab it. Here it is. So I started from the left side here. So with the stars, and then I have the left edge of the kitty's head and the top of the ear. I've done some of the half stitching, some of the full crosses. I think that's all I have done so far. And it looks great. The Ada is nice and sturdy, but it was really easy to put on a Q-snap, and it certainly isn't scratchy like the Ada you get in, like, the Dimensions kits and whatnot. Definitely not like that. And I really liked it that when I was stitching, it wasn't shredding the DMC. That made me very, very happy. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing that would be always good to keep an eye on, especially if you haven't been stitching a lot like patterns that have half stitches, because in many designs like these, there are half stitches that go like both directions. The good thing is about like this pattern is that it shows which direction it needs to go. Like here are these half crosses, and all of these have it slanting that way. But then you have half crosses up here, and in the picture, it's the other way. And I usually, when I start doing half stitches, I always have a look at the cover picture just to make sure that I'm doing them the right direction, because they're often done a certain way for how they will look at the end. So like this side, they all go that way, and on this side, they all go that way. Gosh, this kitten looks so gorgeous. Like, I honestly can't stop looking at it. It's just so lovely. God, I am so wanting to continue stitching that cat like now, because it really is looking so nice. And I really, like, genuinely do love that pattern. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see how it'll really look like completely stitched. You will most definitely be seeing the progress pictures of that one. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, so definitely go check out the hobbydoo.eu shop, because their range of the RTO and collection dart kits and whatnot, it's amazing. There are a lot, and she often has specials, so keep an eye on those. And in the description box under the video, below the video, I always put there a special link that you can use, and if you use it, you will get 15% off your first order. So, well worth using. And if you order 60 euros worth or more, easy to use more, you will also get free shipping, which is fantastic. Another great thing is that, especially like if you live in Europe, because now if you order from outside Europe, there's like all sorts of hassle, like with taxes and with packages. But if you order from Hobbydoo, the packages are mailed from the RTO headquarters or factory, which is in Estonia, so you don't have to worry about that either. And Anna, the lovely owner of the Hobbydoo shop, is super, super, super lovely. So if you have any questions about these kits, or maybe if you can still get your hands on something, or is something else available, or whatnot, just send her a message. She's great. She will reply to you. You can get in touch via the shop website. I think there's like a little like let's chat in the corner. And she is also on Instagram, so go check the Hobbydoo Instagram account, and you can message her that way as well. Yeah, she's great. And I don't want to forget to say that do check out the landscape kits in this range, in the collection dot counted cross stitch kit range, because there are quite a few and they are really nice. They really are nice. And I'll put a little picture here, because I have found it like that landscape kits can be quite overwhelming sometimes. Like they can take forever to stitch. But these ones are really nice. You know, these are not going to be huge, but there's also still the same amazing design as you would have in those bigger ones. Great colors, you know, great variety to pick from. And I don't think I even said this yet, is that this range of kits, in addition to being very stitcher friendly, they're also being created very affordable. So go put some in your shopping cart. Of course, when you also go check out the shop, have a look at the new RTO releases, because there's some really nice ones. I'll show you my two favorite ones. This one and this one. Love those. I absolutely love those. What's happened to me? Like, I didn't used to be a people stitcher at all, but I love her. She looks so amazing, so dramatic, just wonderful. Also, another new addition is that there are RTO kit mystery boxes. Oh my gosh. I so badly want them. I so badly want them. So there's a few different kinds, like different sizes, or there's like a premium box. There's also a tapestry kit box. Definitely go check those out. I mean, gosh, what amazing Christmas presents those would make. Or any time reward ones, really. And I believe that the kits in those mystery boxes are ones that are actually not in the shop website. So they're going to be different ones. So, hey, maybe some of those are from the years gone by. Wouldn't that be exciting? Gosh, so exciting. So exciting. So, there we go. That's it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing some of these new kits, because I certainly enjoyed it. And also, go check out videos by Stitches with Charlie Feathers and Blushing Pink Stitches, because they also received some of these kits, and I believe that we all got different ones. And hey, I think both of them got a landscape kit each, so definitely go check those out. And What else? Yeah, I didn't dare to watch their videos yet until I've done mine, because I feel like I would have just chickened out, because of course they make amazing videos. So but that's what I'm going to do right now that I've finally filmed mine. So see you later.